Not the best morning, not like the ones we're used to all this time, but oh well. As I was saying, not the best morning, but it is what it is. But I missed you guys because we haven't done this for a while. I took a couple of days off just for my knee. It was meant to be leg day 2 days ago, so technically I've taken 2 days straight of rest while I shouldn't have based on the routine. But I feel very good now. I must say, my knee feels very good, so I want to go gym. I'm going to do legs. I'm not going to push it at all, just so I see how it feels. We're just going to do leg extensions and leg curls. And then I'm going to do some arms and some shoulders. So this is going to be, it's not really going to be a leg day, is it? It's just going to be like a mix of upper and lower. But yeah, what's the thing? Oh yeah, of course. The thing that I wanted to say is about the split that I'm currently doing and the workout routine that I'm currently following. Because there was a comment the other day on a previous video, and he was asking. There was a guy there. He was asking what split am I doing at the moment. So I'll tell you what split I'm following, although I did reply to that comment, but I'll tell you what split I'm following, and then I'm going to do something about splits. So, in terms of splits, what I'm doing now is a 5-day split. So it's pull, push, or the other way around, it doesn't really matter. Pull, push, rest, legs, rest, repeat. So that's a 5-day split. Essentially in a week I'm working out 5 times, I'm taking 2 days rest. It works very well for me right now. But again, is it the best split? It depends on the individual. As I said, it works very well for me now. What I also do is because I think I'm lacking in the arm area and shoulder area, or I would like to see them bigger is what I'm trying to say. I also, when it's a leg day, for example, I will do delts at the end of the leg day, of course. Maybe even some arms if I want to, and if I have enough time and if they don't feel sore. I'm on a pull day, which you're supposed to do biceps. I might throw some delts in as well at the end. As you can see, there's a lot of delts there. When I do chest or when I do push, I do delts anyway. But when I do delts during push, I might do some biceps just for lols. The thing with splits is you have to remember this, right? A workout routine, a program, it's not there to serve as a prison. It's there to help you achieve a goal faster and for sure, right? So this is the only sort of reason that you should implement a split. It's not to be a prison as in Monday today we have to do chest today, Tuesday tomorrow we have to rest tomorrow. It's like, no, it doesn't work like that. It shouldn't work like that. It works better if you view this as a tool to get you what you need faster. That's the same in life in general, right? So if you go to work 5 times a week, you're gonna make money. If you go to work 7 times a week, if you have this opportunity, you're gonna make more money. It's just the way that things work, right? But it's not meant to serve as a prison, unlike work for some people. But it's not meant to serve as a prison. It's meant to serve as a helping tool to get you what you want. That's it about splits. Right, let's head to the gym. Let's do some legs to begin with, and then some arms, maybe some delts, and that will be good. See you inside. Here we are. So we're going to start with the leg extension this time. I was going to start with the leg curl, but there was somebody else there, so I was like, fuck it, I'm going to start here. So, usual setup. When I said that I'm not going to test the limits of my knee at the moment, I didn't mean that I'm not going to go heavy. I'm just meant that I'm not going to do the stuff that make my knee hurt, leg press being one of them. This, I feel it in the beginning, but as I get warmer, as my joints get warm, I should say, it's fine, it goes away. Hamstrings, I don't feel it at all. So that is a plus. So we're going to start with this one, because we still have to do something for the quads, right? You can't just leave them like that. Although they're massive, but anyway. Let's do the first set. Let's bring the pain. Oh. Oh, I missed this. Okay. I will do 2 more sets. Because obviously we're not going to do leg press. I am going to do 2 more sets. The last one might be a drop set. We shall see. But yeah, I'm going to see you over there with the leg curls when it's time. So, leg curls. We are going to go slightly heavier than before. We're going to go over for 100 kilo because why not? Sort of see how that feels. You know, sometimes you have to check yourself mid-set. You're like, is that all I have to give? I don't know how visible it was, but I did just that towards the end. I think 2 reps before I failed. I was like, I can do a few more. And it wasn't about numbers either. I have no idea how many reps I did. It was just a feeling, you know, like, is that it? And it worked. 2 more reps, 2.5, 3.5, something like that. But yeah, pretty happy with that. Oh, I'm gonna have to do 2 more. And then I'm gonna see you over on the other side with, I don't know. I wanna do arms. At least, let's just say a superset, that would be nice. Then maybe some delts, we'll see. We shall see. So we're gonna do one of these new supersets that I came up with, which I really like. It's the side lats to bicep curl. It's kind of like an incline bicep curl, so it makes it a little bit more difficult because there is more stretch on the bicep, and then the way gravity works, it keeps the tension on the bicep. It would have been even better if this was, to be honest, now that I think about it, it would have been better if the seat was a bit further down, but it's there now, so might as well, do you know what I mean? So let's do the first superset. I think I'm only going to do 2, and then if there is enough time, we might throw some triceps in, but I don't know what I'm going to do for triceps, we'll find out. I think, although this is going to be backwards, I think if I get up to 12.5s for the second set, this might just work just as good in terms of reps and technique. But this is backwards again, you know, doing lightweight first, heavyweight later, backwards completely. But yeah, if you feel strong enough, you might as well capitalize on it. Do you know what I mean? Right, let's do the bicep curls. Ah. All right, that's about it. Yeah, I think 12.5 will work better for biceps as well, so I'm gonna give it a go, see how that feels. And if it is a mistake, it is a mistake. We go back down to the 10s and then that's it. 12.5 for shoulders might be a bit much. I just picked them up and I was like, but we'll find out. That wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna be. But let's do the biceps. Not bad. There we go. Oh, I had a haircut, so I look like a normal human being again. But none of that shit here. We're gonna have to do triceps because we have enough time, and I said so. If I have enough time, I'm gonna do them. Therefore, I am gonna do them. My shoulders, they look nice. I don't know if they look nice over there, but in the mirror they look nice, so I'll take that. Right, so we're gonna do some triceps. I'm gonna do skull classes because why not? It's just the cables were busy and I just don't want to have a camera on people's face. So we're gonna stay here, we're gonna do triceps with skull classes, with an easy bar. Thing is, it's always a little bit weird on my wrists sometimes. So this is just an exercise that you've seen me doing it a couple of times and I make adjustments mid-set because it doesn't feel good on the wrist. What I'm also going to do, probably, is press it. Once I'm done, once I reach failure with triceps, I'm then just going to move it over and then start pressing it. Again, the idea behind this is that you've already pre-exhausted your triceps. So when you start pressing, yes, the chest is going to help a lot, but the triceps are still going to be the limiting factor because of all the work, of all the volume that has actually gone through before. So that's kind of like the idea. It's just kind of like, it's like assisted reps. Think about it that way. So let's do it. Oh. 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 Yeah, boy, that was good. Again, it's just the wrists, when I bring it over and then I start pressing it, the wrists feel a bit weird sometimes. It's just a discomfort, but again, it's like, it's only 30 kilo, it's not a lot of weight, which saves the whole situation quite a bit. But in any case, this is gonna be up. I technically have rest day tomorrow, so I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I might come in the gym, it just depends how I feel, because after a leg day, although it wasn't a proper leg day, but still after a leg day I like to rest, because it's just my body's like, it's sort of looking for it. It's like, well, we've done enough. And now we did arms, we did shoulders, so it's like, do you know what I mean? We shall see though. Most likely tomorrow's gonna be a rest day, just going off a history of me training. But if not, we're gonna come in and we're gonna do pull. Sounds like a plan to me. Till next time, boys and girls, peace, and I am out.